We are top 48%. We are silver 2 currently in ARAM. You know, you know what, man? I feel like that's an illegal champion not to have. I would probably prefer it over Tristana. That being said, my team's looking pretty solid, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. We don't have like a support. However, like we got some solid range damage and like some solid engage on the board. Bro, you really take cleanse? Yeah, man. Grow up. Okay, I didn't realize that their team was gonna be ass for me taking cleanse, but like still, you know. Let's pick that up. Let's get into things. Howdy, partner. Our brand new Psycho Apparel core line has just dropped. If you want to check that out, I'd really appreciate it. You can see things such as this that's on my head, which is also on the screen. These new t-shirts in multiple different colors. There's shorts, there's joggers. The Poggers joggers have finally arrived. My personal favorite as well, the split sweater. There is not a lot of them. Get it now. Check it out. Appreciate you looking at it. Have a wonderful day. Take care. So I'm not like anti-child, right? But these two are gonna come off as like, these two tangents are gonna come off slightly weird if you're not like already plugged in. So like I'm not like a baby guy. Like I don't necessarily like holding babies or being around babies, like family or otherwise. I'm like, I especially don't like holding babies because I'm like in the mode of like, if I break it, I've bought it kind of idea. Like, and I certainly don't want to be the one to drop the baby because I'm just like clumsy and I don't necessarily care for it. But like Maisie's like sister has got like a small child, and like I'm gonna be honest, man, it's probably like the chillest baby I've ever met. And I said to Maisie, I was like, I think I like the baby. And she was like, oh my god, I cannot believe you actually said those words. And I was like, I don't know, man. Because like every time the baby looks at me, she just like, she smiles and she's like, and I'm like, alright, I can maybe, okay, the baby do be kind of cute though. Alright, fine, very, very well. But like for the most part, I'm usually like, I just like, I'm not into like being around babies and stuff like that. I you know, I don't know what it is. Maybe with like growing a little bit older, maybe suddenly my patience tolerance is, maybe dealing with a lot of the people in the YouTube comment section and or Twitch chat has increased my tolerance level to the point that a literal 7-month-old is sometimes easier to deal with than some of you. I don't know. Maybe that's how it is. Maybe that's what's happened. Yeah, pretty cool, baby. That being said, I'm gonna. Oh, I was gonna drag him. But that being said, we were in the office because like Maisie's sister was like in the neighborhood. She was like for like a doctor's appointment or what have you, and like she brought Millie, and like it was cool. And she was in the office. But then, so like we have a TV in the office and it's pretty big. So they put on some dancing vegetables. Some YouTube channel that is like exclusively, they just make like, and this is the most bizarre channel, you're gonna have to believe me when I say this, it's just a channel that basically only does videos of like like vegetables dancing to like reggae music. And like, I'm gonna be honest, Millie was enjoying it, but like who was enjoying it more was like the 8 adults watching it, because we were like, yo, what that avocado be doing, goddamn, it's got some schmoves. And I don't know why they chose like house and reggae music, man, but it was just like a satisfying video of some nicely animated vegetables and fruit bouncing up and down, and we're like, yo, there's some cherries, dude. What the hell are the cherries, man? What are the cherries saying? That's not real, that's not real, that's not real. It's literally called fake. It was like pretty awesome. Not like nearly, well, I mean, you know what? Maybe I could smoke a J and put on some Marvin Gaye and watch it. Maybe that could be a thing. But it was like really like, we sat, like many adults kind of all just stopped what we were doing in the office for like 30 minutes, just kind of like talking about what we were watching. And it was just like, no, put on the one with it, put on the Halloween version. We put on the Halloween version. It's just like a bunch of cute pumpkins like bouncing around, and I'm like, nice. Those are some sick ass pumpkins, man. Those pumpkins do be schmoving. This guy's dead as hell. Pew. It was really good, man. It was really good. But I was sitting, you know what? There must be like a secondary market, because it's for kids, right? Obviously. But there must be like a secondary market of like people smoking Jeffries whilst watching it because they're like, this is very inoffensive and it's not gonna give me a bad time, you know. And I can respect that from that. I can respect it from that angle. I think you gotta take a chill pill here, sir. Sir. He killed up like so much here. That's crazy, dude. He's already got Gore Drinker. That's insane. Pew. I'm not having the time that I thought I would be having on the intro, man. I'm gonna be honest. Having a slightly harder time than I anticipated. But yeah, I also tried out the Multiverses closed beta or whatever, open beta. My name on Multiverses, in case you're wondering, is Child Destroyer 99 because I have absolutely zero mercy. I've been playing Superman because, dude, he's so funny, man. He's actually so funny. I'll be honest, I'm not like that into Multiverses. It's like kind of meh, and it's kind of like alright, but beyond that, like I can take it or leave it, quite frankly. But you know what? We've been it here. Okay, I feel like I healed Aatrox somehow, and I can't prove it, but I think I did. But Superman has this move in it, man, and you just jump and then you like side Y, I guess, or side B if you're playing Smash, and he just like slowly flies towards you, right? But if you manage to catch somebody, you grab them and then you push them for a bit, and in doing so, you can just like push them off the map and they can't do anything about it, and it is very funny. It does hit different, like people that like to, I don't know, like stay near ledges or anything like that. It's very fun to just do that. I beat like some guy who was like, I don't know, playing like Finn the Human or something like that, and I was like, sure, whatever. And then he wanted a rematch, and I was like, sure, no problem. So anyway, he whips out like his fully kitted out main with like all these gems and like a skin, and I'm like, oh my god, he actually pulled the main out, and I almost beat him. I'm gonna say I almost beat him, but he did crush me in the end, right? I think he was playing like Arya Stark or something, and then dude, he was out. He must have been pissed because he like fully blown brought the main out of the bag, and I was like, holy crap. I didn't believe it. I wouldn't have believed it if I hadn't seen it. This man whipped the main out. Dude, this is gonna be so cool! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, he didn't die. That sucks. I saw that ulti coming from like a mile away, man. Oh my god. Rain Dog is Akuma, like as in like Akuma from like Street Fighter. He's not, man. Is he? Dude, I'm gonna be honest. Like the only games that I've lost are like where I'm playing and I'm like, this is actually like an 8-year-old. And you already know that I'm not rematching that game if I'm playing. I'm sorry to any like 9-year-old out there who's playing like Multiverses, but like, listen, Bozo, I'm playing to win. See if you do like 90 damage in a team game, like your ass is getting kicked to the curb, and we're not playing again. That's it. I'll happily run it back with you if you're like at least pulling your own damn weight, but like straight up, bro, like put up or shut up. Get off the court if you're gonna screw around. I don't care, man, if you like, you just really like, I don't like whatever. I don't know who's on that. Who are other characters? I don't care if you want to play like Superman, dude, or whatever. If you're gonna do nothing, I don't care how much you like Steven Universe, man. Like, actually grow up. Steven Universe belongs to the gays now, kid. It's not a children's show anymore, brother. Pew! Fire it. Send it. Kachoo. He is going for it, dude. I'm attracting ire here, and I hate attracting ire. I hate ire. Steven's Universe is for the gays. It belongs to the gays. It's theirs. Quite simply put. It's also like Undertale, apparently, it would seem. I can't remember what the creature's called, but the Undyne thingy, that they just like latched onto that, and I'm like, I'm all here. I'm here for it, man. Never let go. How dare you dodge my shots that I shot at you? How dare you dodge my shots that I shoot at you? Oh my god, absolute bozo tactics. I should have aimed at Aphelios. I don't know what I was doing. Do we have any anti-heal? It would appear like absolutely not. I'm missing absolutely everything, dude. I'm gonna... Sorry. I shouldn't have said that. I've never watched Steven's Universe. I only learned, like, yesterday that they stopped airing Adventure Time. I understand that, like... And you know what's really, like... Here's something that's really funny. Like, I was thinking about this, and like, I think a lot of people are like, My Little Pony bad. But they'll happily... Like, adult men will happily watch, like... Adventure Time and not see the irony that, like, it's still, there's still, like, men watching a children's show, and, like, granted they don't want to have sex with the characters as far as I can tell, as opposed to, like, maybe some My Little Pony shenanigans, but, like, it's so insane that, like, not Undertale, sorry, like, Adventure Time has gotten away with it for so long, you know? I feel like I'm taking goddamn crazy pills, man. I don't know how I've consistently missed almost every single ability in this game. I'm still consistently missing every single ability. I mean, Marceline would get it. I really wish you wouldn't, man. I truly wish you would cease and desist from such tomfoolery. That is, like, yeah, you got that. It's that one. It's that one. Just get away from me. Double ultimate? Oh my god, bro. Timo is putting in some damn work here, man. Not intentionally, but nevertheless, he's putting in some damn work. I watched a bit of My Little Pony, and you think it's fine? I mean, yeah, it's fine. But, like, I'm just saying that, like, people that are, like, totally anti-brony, and quite frankly, I don't really know where I stand on it. Because my business manager, Kevin, he said that he's been to a brony convention because he likes to straddle the dink, the 30-year-old dink, like market, I guess. Like he likes the dink is like the double income, no kids. Or even single income, no kids. Basically just go to a furry convention or a My Little Pony convention, sell stuff to them, because they're generally speaking like men in their 30s who have like a lot of money to spend on like board games and crap they used to sell. But he said that like at the convention there was a lot of like there's a lot of older men, but also very confused looking fathers with their daughter who were clearly like, holy crap, what are we up here? Are we at the right place? Who are like, my daughter just loves this show. What's happening here? Poor guys. Poor guys, man. What did I predict about Maokai's build? Alright, well listen, you're smart, okay? Shut up. Could we use a tank? Yeah. Could we use a support? Yeah. Could we use me hitting abilities? Like a double, triple, yeah, man. So many things could be going better, but they ain't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that went pretty fine, I'll say. Furries as well have a lot of disposable income. Yeah, I mean, I had this conversation like earlier today, and like, it was like, how do they have so much money? And I'm like, yeah, they're all just like, they're all like software tech guys that just have like a lot of like disposable income. And that's just like fine. I'm getting domed, man. Holy crap. And if they want to spend their money on smut, like, power to them. As far as I'm concerned. You know what? We did our damage. That's how I make money with art commissions. Yeah, and like I respect the hustle. Each day is a blessing. We had this conversation on this very same map a mere week ago. I don't even draw not safe for work. I just feed myself drawing beans. See, when you say beans, now that can mean a lot of things. You said not safe for work, so I'm assuming you're talking about toe beans here. There's a furry at my workplace. His name is Sparky. I mean, does he make you call you? Does he make you call him by his like persona name in the office? That seems a bit weird. I mean, like, maybe it's innocuous, but like, also, it also seems like he's one of these people that's like, my name's Alex, but you can call me Sparky, and it's like, all right, buddy, you're gonna try and come up with your own nickname. All right, buddy, like, grow up. I want to be called the Wiz Kid. I want to be called the Rossatron. Please, everybody, make sure you refer to me as the name of the Rossatron, and it has to be followed by the, by the way. Has to be the Rossatron. He didn't tell you. You just found out about it. How do you fumble the private life bag so hard? You gotta stop talking. Honest to God, I'm not saying like never speak to your coworkers ever again, but like you guys, I gotta stop sharing information with your coworkers. It can do nothing but harm you, man. Seriously. Stop sharing personal information about your life with your coworkers. I'm begging you. Unless they're like actually, I mean, even then, man, like, they gotta really make a case for being, like, human beings worth actually being friends with, because this is insane. It's like when you're arrested by a police officer, it can and will be used against you in a court of law. I don't think I've ever had a situation where, like, I've shared something private with a coworker that I haven't, and like, almost immediately been like, why did I say that? Like, what do I stand to benefit? Because we know that, like, when either of us stop working here, like, that... like, we're gone. We're not friends anymore, right? That's just the way it goes, alright? Unfortunate fact of life here. But, like, we're not going to be friends after this. This game seems, like, so doomed. I can't figure out, like, why we're losing so hard, though. I shared how big I was and ended up banging the chick for 2 years. I'm not trying to say I don't believe you, but, like, I can't imagine that's like a line that works like tremendously regularly. Unless you're like actually hanging like severe dong, and like she's wanting a curiosity bang, you know? She's wanting like a, oh, what, you're 11 inches? And she's like, I could try, you know? Just to see that I've done it, you know? Beyond that, I'm not saying I don't believe you, but I just simply do not believe you. I don't think that's how life works. I'm still friends with a few old co-workers. I mean, like, yeah, but it doesn't happen that regularly. Like, it's just like how people will say, like, I'm gonna be friends with my friends from high school forever. Like, yeah, sure, you might, like, still have the same 4 friends, but also, like, that's not generally how life is and goes. Like, it's called a friendship of circumstance, I guess. You're a friendship of, because it's like let's use prison for an example. You could be besties with your cellmate. That doesn't mean that when you get out, you want to be like hustling and bustling with a guy who like ate like his mother or something, right? Like a cannibal who like ate a guy. You're just friends with him because it's easier than not being friends with him, right? Doesn't say anything bad about you necessarily, but like you're just kind of dealing with the hand you've been dealt. I wouldn't judge any of you if you were friends with a cannibal in prison. I mean, I don't know what depends what you're in prison for, I guess. I would probably judge you for what you did and for to go to prison, but not for what it was. Not for being friends with them. Ross, do you condone sleeping with your boss? I mean, I kind of have to, because I guess that's kind of what Maisie does, but still. Technically. On paper. She's asleep, I can say stuff like this. Dude, what? Women love men talking about their dicks at work, obviously. Yeah, true. I honestly, I know this is sad, but like when I was in the workforce, man, like sure, like no parents. It probably is pathetic, but like I just was like straight up, like I'm here for the job and I'm going home. I will like engage you in pleasantries. I will ask you about your weekend, but if you ask me what I did this weekend, I will say nothing. I would say not much, and then that's it. I could have had like the Hangover Part 2 of weekends, but like it's none of your damn business, and like I pray that you never ask me again, you know? And I'm sorry, but like that's just it. I only care about my YOLO, man. That's it. All I care about is my League of Legends rank at that point in my life. Second I leave these doors, I'm back to being RossBoomsocks, the gamer. Honest to God, I'm like, how the hell do we deal with these people, man? How do we go from furries to cannibal friends? Like, none of you have any cannibal friends, so you're fine, okay? Don't worry about it. Don't sweat the small stuff, realistically. You're fine. Pew! What's that shield all about, dude? You hiding something? Bro, you're so dead, man. That's incredible. We might have a damn shot of this. I think we'd have a better shot of this if, like, both Maokai and Wukong weren't like, well, let's get a little bit of damage going here. And we had some, like, solid tanks! Oh, dude, this Shaco is cyberbullying me, man. My Shaco is cyberbullying me. My girlfriend knows of my Love Ross videos and got me one of the Arcana shirts for my birthday. That's pretty sick. That's pretty awesome. I got 45 pairs of socks and an air fryer for my birthday, so not trying to flex. Yeah, that's cool when people buy. Jesus, the fly just landed right on my nose. It's cool when people buy like stuff from the Psycho store for their loved ones. Have they got enough AP? Yeah, they do have enough AP actually. Give me a hex drinker with some ranch dressing. I was about to be like go into a ranch dressing tangent there. I actually tried ranch dressing for the first time a couple weeks ago and I like don't see the appeal. Like, I know that I don't see the appeal, but like I see videos of people like scooping ranch dressing out of jugs with their hands and eating it right there and like covering themselves in ranch dressing, and I'm like, I tried some expecting it to be like it would make me, I don't know, come on the spot, and I was just like, alright. It's like when I went to America for the first time and I had like 6 Americans watch me eat Chipotle, and I was like, and granted Food Wars wasn't out at this point in the planet's existence, I guess, as an anime, but I was just like, they were just like, well, and I was kind of like, what do you like want, what do you hope would happen here? Like, you want me to like my clothes to burst off and I come like right here? Like, what are you expecting? I genuinely don't know what you want me to give you here. It's fine. It's like just chicken, I guess. But like, yeah, it's not like anything like crazy special, man. But they seemed like very disappointed by my lack of an actual response or like and a reaction. I'm like, it's just like dry bits of chicken, and like I have to do all the work to prepare this food myself. I was like, what's the big deal? I made my own like taco, man. I thought the whole point of like takeout is that, like I don't have to make the food myself, but it would appear that's what's happening to happen here. What's with this guy's shield, man? Like, what's going on? Why is it so big? Did everybody on that team got a goddamn bloodthirster? Who's got anti-heal, man? It's not me. I'm not buying it. You can't make me. What if the meat my parents served me was human flesh and I just didn't know? Like, you wouldn't go to prison for that, dumbass. Like, you really think that the police are like, that's called entrapment, bro. And like, you really think that if, like, I don't know, they'll be like, nah, you did it, coach. No, they're gonna be like, well, there's like obviously like circumstances that like haven't necessarily. You know what the mens rea is? Can I explain the two fundamental aspects, the two pillars, the two tenets of what a crime is? They've got the actus reus, which is the act of the crime, the doing of the crime. So you committed the actus reus, which was the eating of human flesh, but the mens rea is the intent, the will behind the action. You did not intend to eat human meat, therefore you cannot be held culpable and liable for the crime committed. That was bad. There was some damage dealt there, man. I gotta be honest. And we killed him as well. I'm gonna be honest, man. Teemo is laying pipe this game, dude. He's laying insane pipe. He is laying crazy pipe, man. It's all Teemo. It's all Teemo. It's all him, man. It's all him. It's Teemo. It's all Teemo, man. It's all Teemo. He's just doing everything. He going crazy mode. He can't be stopped. It's kind of crazy that we all know what Ross looks like, but he doesn't. He doesn't know what we look like, or at least not the majority of us. I mean, like, yeah. Trust me, man. I wish I knew what some of the Poindexters on here looked like. People that come in at the chat and drive by me with some spray insult, man. I have to go all the trouble to sending a picture of their house on Google Maps to them, and after I'm done streaming, I just go off and I start like Ross Holmes, Sherlock Sherlock Boomsocks, man, pulling up, being like, does this image look familiar to you? And like, what the heck? That's my house. And I'm like, yep. See, come in my chat again and tell me that I should have flashed. Come in my chat one more time. It's my house, bro. Of course, looks familiar to me, idiot. Why are you trying to surrender? We had like one bad me getting caught and then we're done? No, we're not done. Oh, you know what's why I'm so sold my boots? Of course. Question about the merch. Is a tarot card line going to be discontinued at some point, or is it here to stay? Yeah, we ran out of tarot cards. Yeah, we'll stop making them. Nah, they'll be here and then they'll be here until people stop buying them. Yeah, and then they'll probably be discontinued. Yeah. Same as like anything. Same as like the Choco Taco, whatever thing that was on, I don't know, the news. I'm dead again. They're just going for me. 9 and 22. Yeah, I give you some time. Let's not inflame. It's not that big a deal. It's okay. It's just an ARAM. Relax. They got us in one kill and they were off killer, and then that was it. That was it. It was c'est la vie from that point forward. Timo definitely did top damage. Never mind. I can't believe this bozo got top damage in that game from like literally just snowball onto me and eating me on cooldown the entire game. That's insane. Let's play again. I'm not in love with this at all. And I know that one of those guys is going to take one of those tanks, is considering it. It would be stupid not to go. I prefer this over anything else, to be quite frank. Jin just doesn't butter my biscuit as far as I'm concerned. However, Sever does butter the biscuit considerably. I would pick a support if the supports were there, but they aren't, so I just can't, you know. I could reroll, but then, you know, that's a waste. But now Ornn's open. And we have Aurelian Sol. Anyone want Ornn? Oh, you get one every game? I thought you had to play like 3 ARAMs to get like one thingy. I don't understand ARAM at all. Bro, Ornn is like one of the strongest ARAM champs. That's so sad. Yeah, but so Sever. She's an S+ tier. Wait, hold on. She's an S tier champion on ARAM. Okay, I can't believe the on ARAM. Oh no, it's another Braum! Why do I always have this shit when I play a champion that like actually like does well, but has the audacity to throw something in the air? Oh yeah, put a champion that throws a thing. Oh, tough luck, bozo, because we got a Braum on the enemy team every single time, man. It's Brand all over again. At least in this, I throw it out like every 10 seconds, so it doesn't really matter all that much. Still though. It does hurt. It really does hurt. I should like intent. Oh my god! Did that toxic guy for a few streams ago say about our "not my father, you're not my mother" thing? I have no idea. Honestly, I was watching back like the video from I think like yesterday or the day before, where like I think it was part of the Nuzlocke, but like the Evelyn, I was just thinking like, man, somebody really ought to check up on that player, because like I was watching it back and I forgot they did like a really sick dodge on like a Diana like Q, but then I said like well played, and then they responded by saying I am world, and I was like, alright, somebody needs to have a look at this guy. I was like, alright, it was a good play, but a bit of a psychotic response. Like, somebody ought to see about that. Like, alright, buddy. Sure. Good job, I guess. I'm gonna call on 3. True. I'm diegetically proposed to like smack the shit out of this man who's playing Braum for the crime of like picking a champion I wanted to play. Not to play, I wanted him not to play because it ruins everything I'm trying to do. Maisie's gonna get woken up with that fire alarm because they're raw. Sean can't hear it. What the fuck? There's none of that shit playing. No, not playing. There's no fire alarm. What are you on about? It's beeping. I don't know why it beeps, but it beeps all the time. Probably because it's not working. It's probably running out of battery. But also, it's fine because it's on the other side of the house, so she won't hear it. Or she might, but she's already asleep. Dude, she like snores like crazy. You got no idea. Sleeping next to her if I fall asleep afterwards is actually very difficult, man. Not just because I struggle to sleep, but like her and Charlie both meowing and snoring at the same time. It's like the Takeshi's Castle of falling asleep at night, man. It's truly difficult. The battery's low. You think we cook, man? We're not supposed to be fine. We're not gonna like. It's not gonna change it. Between my wife and my dog, dude, it is like. See, like if I actually want to just go to sleep, I gotta go to bed like an hour before she decides that she wants to come to bed as well. It's insane, man. And like but I'm not holding it against her, like at all. But you already know that, like, in the morning, like, she'll be like, you were snoring so loud last night. And I'm like, do you really want to pull at that thread? Like, you gotta grow up. I don't hold it against her until she holds it against me first. And then I'm immediately whipping out the 6 months of ammunition receipts that I've set aside. Did it? We got a power wire. So you're saying that my fire alarm is just doing it for attention then? It basically is what you're saying. Classic. Charlie, like, definitely picks his moments, and his moment is the second my ass hits the mattress. For him to be like, you know what, man? You know what I haven't had in a while? Attention. Please give it to me right now. Give it to me this second. I just tried to spell show the tower shot, man. That was kind of impressive. I used to record my roommate when he built that. Like, I've not become so deranged and so devoid of sleep that, like, I feel like it's, like, the next step to, like, what I need to do to actually, like, live in my life. But I will say that, like, I mean, I don't sleep well. I mean, I don't fall asleep easy. And, like, you know, like, maybe I'll be trying to sleep and then there'll be, like, the smallest noise ever. And I'm like, okay, that is the only thing I can think about right now. Is, like, this noise. Whether it be like the humming of like the boiler or like something like that, you know. So like having a snoring woman and a meowing cat like within, you know, arm's reach is tough sometimes. That being said, I can't be like I'm the victim here, because like I have woken myself up from my own snoring before, so. You know, at that point, you just kind of have to take the good with the bad there. How, like, mad are you that that somehow turned where you actually almost died there? A power play by the fire alarm. It's a little bitch. Honestly, that smoke alarm can suck my cock, man. Because that shit will go off if, like, you have a shower that's too hot, man. It's such a little bitch about absolutely everything, man. Whoever put the setting on it, put it to, like, the most pussy saying of all time. I don't know. Sorry, I'm just going off about my fire alarm, but it is such a like pissing. I hate that damn thing. This is like an absolute storm. Whatever happened to my MMR must have lowered so damn hard that like I'm now playing against bots, man. And maybe your vape smoke. You think I'm vaping in the shower, man? Like, grow up, dude. It's like you open the door to the bathroom and the smoke alarm's right outside it. So like the steam hits it and it's like, danger, man, danger. We gotta get you out of the building. Like, no, it's fine, man. It's fine. Just chill for like 2 seconds, man. Talking about his MMR being high, doesn't feed the poros, bro. You're kind of true right now. I'm truing as we speak. There you go, buddy. Have another one on me. Pop my pots and all that. Oh, that's the enemy team. Close, but no cigar, my friend. We beat them. That's a waste of a standby, bro. I don't think technology has advanced far enough for the smoke detector to suck my cock. It should, man. Why? Wait, I mean, you have all these useless, gigantic sex dolls that are like 7 foot tall and like, oh, it's life size. Why can't I have something useful in my life that sucks my cock? Like I don't know, like I don't know. I don't know. What's a useful thing that you have in your life that's like necessary? Like a toaster or something. I don't know. Give me a 2-in-1. Why does everything have to be like specialist? I don't need a like monstrosity, abomination, lifeless husk like living in my apartment or whatever when I can have a bagel machine or a bagel toaster that sucks my cock. I can't see the screen. Be honest, man. If you had a, I don't actually, a microwave might be the worst possible example. Like a slow cooker that also sucks your cock. So you can make like slow like pulled pork or something, slow cooked pulled pork, and also it can suck my cock. A coffee see, like yeah, I don't know, a coffee maker, yeah, true. You can put the pods in, like the Nescafe pods in, but you can also put your cock in and it'll suck it. Who, like, honestly, man, get Bezos on the ringer, mate. We gotta have a conversation here. Oh, Nelly. Shut up, bro. Like, I actually grew up. You actually fucking surrendered! You cowards! Why are all the cock-sucking appliances set at the right heat? Cause, like, I don't know, name another appliance that doesn't, like, heat something up, man. A fridge? I guess. I considered that, but, like, still. I don't know what any of you did. I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry. What about a PC? Like, that, it's not like an appliance, alright? And also, like, I don't know, man, like, I guess, yeah, if you're gonna, like, spend $3 grand on, like, a Minecraft machine, it might as well suck your cock, right, I guess? Sure. It's hard to name any kitchen appliance that sucks your cock that, like, isn't, like, a little bit scary to put your dick in, maybe. Like, everything in the kitchen is, like, either, like, electricity, heat, like, or, like, sharp, I guess. A food processor, blades, and yeah, like a blender. That would be a hard sell. Anyway.